We appreciate you adhere to those rules. The show is about an hour and 5 minutes long with no intermission. And please turn off the cell phones, the pagers. It's really not that important. And enjoy the show.
We have to start from the beginning. That's better. Now, where was I? Once upon a time, there was a beautiful kingdom, ruled by a kind king and queen, who lived in Witchwood Unders. The kingdom was filled with sparkling waterfalls and cool forests, green meadows.
Hey, get to the good part. Yeah, get on to the story.
You want to hear the story?
Yes.
All right, the story. Once there was a girl named Twinderella. She lived with her evil stepsister.
With tiny long hair.
Excuse me, did I say the girl's name was Rapunzel? Her name was Cinderella. It says so right here.
Oh, Cinderella, stepmother, evil stepsisters. I know all about that. And Rapunzel can dry your hair back up.
Well, like she said, you all know about Cinderella. She had to spend her days scrubbing and cleaning, and all she really wanted to do was enjoy the beautiful kingdom. So, her stepsisters marked her with so bizarre things, like doing her math homework and polishing bowling trophies.
I want the floor to sparkle, Cinderella.
Yes, stepmother.
And when you finish that, you can do my math homework.
Yes, Esmeralda.
And when you finish that, you can polish my bowling trophy.
Yes, Ethel.
Hey, what about Bob?
It doesn't say anything here about anybody named Bob.
Sorry, Emily. Sorry, everybody. I know it happened here somewhere. Here it is. The story of Twinderella.
Twinderella?
Yes, you see, if you only tell about Cinderella, you're only telling the half the story. I'm here to tell the other half, the story of Bob. Bob lived with his evil stepfather and cruel stepmothers. They made him work in the house all day. What he really wanted to do was, well, see for yourself. Yes, stepfather.
And when you're done with that, you can organize my sock drawer.
Yes, Egbert.
When you finish that, you can alphabetize the
Yes, Mortimer. I wish I could go hang out in the chat room. I wish I could go outside and play baseball.
Baseball? Why, no one can play ball like my Egbert would. At least of all you.
But Mortimer hasn't had a hit all season, and Egbert hasn't caught a single fly ball. The umpires are blind!
The sun was in my eyes. Come on, boys, we don't have anything for the game. Not you, Bob. You still have those socks to organize.
You finish that, you cut some firewood. But we have a gas furnace. Things weren't going very well for Bob.
Or Cinderella.
Until one day,
I beg your pardon?
until one day. That's how it always goes in fairy tales. Things are miserable for Bob and Cinderella till one day. Yes, why don't you just skip to one day?
You want us to skip to the one day?
Yes.
Alright, well, we need some help from all of you if we're going to skip that far. Let's try. Cinderella.
And Bob.
Right. Cinderella and Bob were very sad.
Until one day.
No, let's try that again. But this time we need to hear everybody. Cinderella and Bob were very sad.
Until one day.
Why don't you just get out of the way? This show is taking on a life of its own.
Sure, so long as we can come back. We'll be listening from backstage. Call us if you need us. Right. Special delivery for a mystical stepmother. Would that be you, lady?
No, but I can sign for it.
You'll do no such thing. Go outside and rotate the tires on the Suburban. Let me guess.
They're flat right now.
Special delivery for you, ma'am. Royal Palace in Which would under ooze? Why, thank you. Girls, come quickly, some Whichwood under ooze. Whichwood under ooze? What is it? It's the capital of the kingdom, silly. You should really study your geography. Girl, give me the floor where you belong. Read it to us, Mother. Mrs. Cruel Stepmother and her evil girls were cordially invited to a ball to honor the birthday of Princess Petunia, Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Regrets only. I regret that I can't get this brush out of my hair. I regret that I have painful bunions in my feet.
A ball? Awesome! I can't wait!
Excuse me, Cinderella, but did you pay any attention to that invitation? Mrs. Cruel Stepmother and her evil girls. Are you evil?
Well, you know, I really don't think so.
She couldn't be evil even if she tried. Sorry, Cinderella. I guess you'll just have to stay home and program the VCR. Now, girls, we have a lot of shopping to do before Saturday night.
I need to go to Arab Style and Bath and Body Works.
I need to go to Hollister and Abercrombie. Did you hear that? Princess Petunia's having a birthday ball.
And she's invited all the young ladies in the kingdom.
Not quite all. Not Cinderella.
Well, of course not Cinderella. That sort of ruined the plot. Cinderella just got invited with her cruel stepsisters.
The stepmother is cruel. The stepsisters are evil.
Whatever. My point is that she just gets invited to the ball, that there's no fairy godmother.
Shh. They don't know about the fairy godmother yet. Oh, I'm sure. Like they haven't read Cinderella. What about Bob? He doesn't care anything about going to a ball.
That's right. What we need is some plot development.
Hey, wake up! We need some plot development here.
Sorry, how's this?
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair.
No, that's not right.
Sleeping Beauty, come to your rescue.
No.
No.
Oh, I know. Look, it's Louise, UPS lady, coming to Bob's house. Now that's more like it.
Hello? Is anyone here? Actually, everyone's here. I decided I'd increase the amount of attention if they didn't show up right away. Well, I've got a lot of deliveries to make today, so I'd appreciate it if you... Okay. Where does she expect me to find fiddle at this time of the year?
Mr. Evil Stepfather?
No, I'm Bob, but Mr. Evil Stepfather is my evil stepfather.
Well, whoever you are, sign this letter. It's special delivery from Whichwood Unders.
I'll take that.
Somebody still has to sign for it.
Bob, sign for the letter. You know I'm far too busy.
Apparently they teach him how to write his name at the Evil Academy.
Boys, come inside for a minute. We've got a letter from Whichwood Unders.
What is it, a tax notice? A credit card offer?
Do we have overdue library books? Well, why don't we let Bob read it? He needs to practice his public speaking.
In celebration of Prince Percy's birthday, Mr. Evil's stepfather and his cruel boys are invited to an all-kingdom baseball game. Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Please bring your own cleats and gloves. Regrets only.
I regret I never learned to catch a fly ball.
I regret that I always run the bases backwards.
A baseball game? Hot dog, I can hardly wait.
Just a minute there, mister. Doesn't it say Mr. Evil's stepfather and his cruel boys?
Yeah.
And are you cruel?
I once saw him rescue a cat stuck in a tree.
When I knocked down kids at school, he'd pick them back up. Sorry, my boy, but you are not cruel. You stay here and floss by dentures. Boys, suit up. Bob, my godson, what is this that has caused you such sadness?
Crying. Oh, sorry. Crying.
Bob, my godson, what is this that has caused you such sadness?
Prince Percy's having a baseball game, Godfather, and I'm not allowed to go.
You want I should take care of him for you?
No. I like the Prince. It's just, well, I was kind of wondering if maybe you could enchant some animals to help you make me a baseball uniform, and then maybe cast a spell over some produce to turn into a carriage to take me to Witchwood on Ruse.
Are you kidding me? Is he kidding me? He's kidding me, right? Because if he ain't kidding me, we have a problem on our hands.
Go to the ball game.
Do you want to go to the ball game?
Do I want to go to the ball game?
Isn't that what I just asked you?
Well, of course I want to go.
You want to go to a baseball game? I'll take you to a baseball game. That's not a problem. But I ain't doing no enchantment, and I ain't messing with no produce.
Well, if you can find another way.
Vinny, Nick. Godson, this is Vinny, my personal tailor, and Nick, my chauffeur.
Likewise.
What can I do for you, Mr. Bob? He needs a baseball uniform.
So who you like, kid? The Mets or the Yankees?
The Witchwood under whose princess, sir?
No kidding.
I'll need to take a few measurements, Mr. Bob. Will you be requiring a hat?
Yes, sir.
A glove?
Absolutely.
How about cleats?
Cleats and socks, sir.
You ever see anything like that?
What is it?
This kid has the biggest feet I've ever seen in my life.
You got a problem with that?
No, sir, no problem. Come with us, Mr. Bob. We'll get you sitting up.
Have you ever heard anything like this? I know. 1 minute I'm sitting there enjoying being the victim of a medical experiment conducted by a cruel stepsister. Actually, she was an evil stepsister. Whatever. And then the next minute, I'm expected to sew a ball gown and grab a pumpkin all the way to Witchwood Under Ooze.
To be fair, Witchwood Under Ooze is right over there in those shadows.
Does this concern you? This doesn't concern you. Do you have the pumpkin? Can't you just walk there? I mean, that girl says it's just over there. You're missing the point. She has to make an entrance. You can't make an entrance on foot. Oh yeah, but riding in a pumpkin will make a real good impression. An enchanted pumpkin. Potato.
Isn't there a dish I can tell you about, Fairy Godmother? Can these enchanted gerbils really turn into a beautiful ball gown?
Oh sure, we can do anything. We're gerbils. And while we're at it, why don't we just enchant you so that Prince Percy would fall in love with you? Yeah, and then we'll enchant the pigs outside so they can fly. Don't worry, Cinderella. When I wave my wand, you'll be ready for the ball. And if these two gerbils won't take you, I'll just put them in the cage with Ethel's pet python. Good evening, Miss Cinderella. I'm your gerbil this evening. Meghan, do anything besides the ball gown and carriage?
Well, I always want a pair of glass slippers.
Glass slippers? Is she out of her mind? Remember, please someone. Yes, of course. Why, that looks splendid on you. All right, everybody, backstage.
Can't you, like, just zap me right here?
I don't think so. First of all, I can zap you out of what you're wearing now before I can zap you into the ball gown. Do you want me to do that here in front of everyone?
I get your point.
Okay, you two. See if you can help Cinderella out. What? Yeah, but how good are your snake charming skills? Bye. See ya. And you all just sit tight. We'll have the new improved Cinderella back in a flash. Bibbidi, bobbidi, bye-bye. Ah, my clothes just disappeared. Oops, sorry about that. I'll be right there. Hurry up. Coming.
Well, that's that. My godson is on his way to the baseball game. Rats, I forgot to tell him about the deadline.
Well, that was somewhat embarrassing. At least Cinderella's on her way to the ball. Goodness gracious, I forgot to tell her about the deadline. It's not fair. He gets to go to the baseball game. I have to spend my birthday at a stupid dance. Everybody knows I'm the best pitch hitter in the kingdom.
Well, all the most beautiful girls in the kingdom are going to be at my house, and I have to be out on the pitcher's mound. I want to get out on the dance floor and show them some of my moves.
Children, there's a simple solution to this problem.
What?
Well, I'm not sure that is. There is a simple solution, isn't there, here?
Honestly, sometimes I wonder how you get your shoes tied by yourself in the morning, much less for the whole kingdom.
I tie his shoes for him, your majesty. Yes, he does them in double knots every morning, so I know.
That's nice. The solution to the children's problem is that Percy will spend part of his evening at the dance, and Petunia will spend part of her evening playing baseball.
But don't they need a royal decree to do that, dear?
Honestly, you're the king. You can issue the royal decree.
Oh yes, that's right. I can. Well then I've solved your problem. You may thank me now, children.
Thank you, Mother. You're welcome.
off we go. Fanfare, please.
Hey, buddy, has the baseball game started yet?
My name is not Buddy. My name is Percy. And no, the game hasn't started yet. It begins at 8 o'clock.
My watch just set for Joyzy time. Is there a clock in this place?
Right over there, sir. Now, if you will excuse me, I have to be out on the baseball field before my father throws out the first pitch.
Well, I better find my godson Bob before midnight, or we'll have a problem on our hands, in which I will not be pleased.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me if the ball has begun? I am searching for my goddaughter.
You too. I myself am looking for my godson to tell him, about that midnight thing.
What a remarkable coincidence. I must warn my goddaughter of what will happen at midnight. Still can't believe I didn't tell her about the midnight thing.
Yeah, I feel pretty stupid myself for not warning my godson. How could we tell them what happens at midnight when the clock strikes 12?
They've got to know what will happen at midnight when the clock strikes 12. When the magic is through, there'll be nothing to do but get home just as fast as they can.
For most surely it all hits the fans at the stroke of 12.
How do they tell what happens at midnight when the clock strikes 12?
Where do we find to tell them what happens when the clock strikes 12? When the demon goes zombies at last when the gun is an echo that's fading away. They had better be well on their way by the stroke of 12.
Shannon, a housemaid to a princess.
A houseboy to a prince,
Shannon, a just a
a
footman.
pumpkin coast,
I'll think of the rest of my command.
a quick sleight of hand will convince. What will they do when the magic is over as the clock strikes 12? Where will they go when the magic is over as the clock strikes 12?
Will they believe us in time?
Will they know that we tried so hard to get into their heads? Will they be safely home in their beds by the stroke of 12? They've been told them they had to be home by the stroke of 12. Gotta find them wherever they are
By the stroke of 12.
I think everything will depend on how the first pitch is thrown out.
And what about you, Merlin? Did the princess hit the winning run in the last game? Can she do it again?
Well, what I really think that the team needs to work on this time is defense. If we only had a good shortstop.
I play shortstop.
You're supposed to be at home darning my socks.
Doing my income tax.
Doing something about my ring around the collar.
Wait a minute. Who are you anyway?
My name is Bob, Your Majesty, and I'm the best shortstop you've ever seen.
But your majesty, he can't play unless he lives in the kingdom.
I do live in the kingdom. I live with Egbert Mortimer, my cruel stepfather.
Evil. I'm your evil stepfather. It's really not that hard to remember.
He says that he's allowed to play. The invitation was to all the young men in the kingdom.
You play shortstop, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Good then. You're on my team. Let's get this game started.
As equally sister Esmeralda.
Accompanied by the mother, Miss Cruel Stepmother.
Princess Petunia, how lovely to see you. I wish I could say the same, Madam Stepmother, but you know that no one is more loathed here at the court than your cruel self.
Unless, of course, it's your evil daughters.
Why, thank you, Your Majesty. You are too kind. What does loathe mean? It means. What does it mean? I don't know.
But it's got to be something pretty wonderful for the princess to say it to us.
Announcing. What did you say she was?
I don't know. I've never seen her before.
Well, announcing a beautiful young woman whom we've never seen before, who arrived in a pumpkin-shaped carriage pulled by giant gerbils.
Giant gerbils? No! Giant gerbils? Cool. Where is the young lady?
Your Majesty, and I wish you a very happy birthday.
Cinderella! So I see someone does know who you are. Welcome, Cinderella. A beautiful name for a beautiful young lady.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be at home, oiling my bicycle chain.
And scrubbing out my fish bowl.
And sharpening my nail clipper.
Silence. Do you live in the kingdom doing, Cinderella?
Yes, Your Majesty.
She's
My
right in front of
invitation was
Meghan.
to all the young ladies of the kingdom. Cinderella is clearly a lady. Come join the dance.
Well, I never. No, and I don't suppose you ever will. Musicians, dancing begin.
You believe it? A boy just asked Cinderella to dance.
He must have taken pity on her.
And Cinderella doesn't know how to much dance because everybody is so intimidated by her beauty.
They're just afraid of saying no. That kind of rejection can scar you for life.
It's not really. They must be dying to ask her to dance. After all, we're the most beloved young ladies in the kingdom. Cinderella may be dancing now. She'll never be beloved the way we are.
It's a 7-minute stretch and we've come to join the dance.
Welcome, brother. Come tell me, who is that handsome young man?
That's Bob, our new shortstop.
Can you play?
He's third athletics against nose.
I think I'm in love.
Now, you tell me, who is that remarkable young woman over there?
Her name is Twinderella, and apparently she breeds giant gerbils.
Can she dance?
So far she has danced the waltz, the jitterbug, the mambo, the tango, and the tarantella.
Well then, why does she just stand there? Why doesn't she dance?
You haven't asked her yet, Your Majesty. There is love in the castle this night. There is love all around. You can sense it. Love, a romantic affair. Dance away now, for there's love in the air.
My dear maiden, such beauty is quite rare indeed.
My prince, I will faithfully follow your lead.
Dear maiden, please honor me. What is your name?
I'm called Cinderella.
I'm so glad you came.
There is love in the castle this night. There is love all around. You can find it. Love like you've never before. Dance away now till your spirit does soar.
My dear princess, oh princess, you've captured my eye.
Dear Grandma, dear Son, how do you make a girl sad? Do tell me the things when
My birth name is Robert, but folks call me Bob.
there is love in the kingdom this night. There is love all around. You can find it. Love will come calling for you. Dance away now, and your love will be true. There is love in the kingdom this night. There is love all around. You can sense it. Love, a romantic affair. Dance away now, for there's love in the air. Dance away now, for there's love in the air. Everyone, it's time to return to the baseball game. I trust that the princess has her boots on. Absolutely. And let's play ball.
Well, boys, I see you managed to find dance partners this time.
My slippers are made of, well, honestly, I can't think of anything worse than glass.
Excuse me, miss. Might I have a word?
Why, certainly. You go on, Percy. I'll be with you in a moment. What is it?
I forgot to tell you the most important thing. At midnight, the spell wears off.
Play baseball?
The dancing is to make my parents happy. What I really love is pinch hitting in the bottom of the ninth.
I heard you hit a grand slam at last year's party.
Well, Prince Percy tells me you're no slouch yourself.
You know, I don't know when the children would have such a lovely time at their birthday party.
Yes, I wonder why that is.
It's because they're in love. Honestly, you are quite dense. Haven't you been paying attention to the whole play?
Oh yes, the play. Who are they loving again?
Come on, we don't want to miss the end of the game.
Let's get this guy out. Give him your
truly exciting game here, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Percy's team is down by one run and 2 outs to go in the bottom of the ninth. Bob has a full count. Here comes the pitch. He swings in. It's a base hit in the shallow center field. The tying run is on first base.
Princess, 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 princess.
And the crowd is chanting to put Princess Petunia in as a pinch hitter. And here she comes striding to the plate.
It looks like the princess might win the game again. Don't be silly. Cinderella's going to win the game. What makes you say that?
Have you not looked at the program? The play is called Twinderella, not Twinder Princess. The main character's always the one to get the home run.
I fear for the nobility in this country. I really do.
I only hope the prince marries Cinderella soon. Here comes the pitch.
And the princess hits a long fly ball deep in the left field. It's off the wall. A fly to the third of the princess, safe at second. A stand-up double for the princess. Well, this is an unusual move. It seems Prince Percy is taking himself out of the lineup and putting in Cinderella. And she'll be batting in, get this, ladies and gentlemen, glass slippers.
You see, Cinderella has to be the one to win the game.
All I see is that the prince is so much in love that he's willing to throw the game just to get his girlfriend off the bat.
Stop the game! I need to speak to Bob.
I thought I told you not to bother me here.
Bob, there's something very important I forgot to tell you. You have to be home by midnight.
Midnight? What is that? Some sort of enchantment that wears off at the last stroke of the final hour?
Enchantment? There's no enchantment. But Nick, my chauffeur, charges overtime after midnight. Now, though you are my godson, there are limits to my generosity.
But midnight is 15 minutes away.
Make that 1 minute. Better hope shit's a dinger. Play ball!
Cinderella swings and it's a long ball, way back, left ball in the air. Cinderella's the 3-run homer. Bob crossed the plate and he's still going.
Where's he off to in such a hurry?
And look at Cinderella. She's running the wrong way. Running towards the firing ball.
But I thought she loved me. She even won the game. Glass slipper.
Bob's running clean. It fell up.
That's because it's not doing the laces properly.
All we need to do is search the kingdom to find the man and woman who can wear these shoes.
But surely, my dear, everyone in the kingdom has feet.
Honestly, Father, have you ever read fairy tales?
Let the search begin!
People of the kingdom to come to the royal palace and try the glass slipper.
Or the muddy clean, but things were going very well in their search.
I don't understand. Why can't we just order this using another size? I know a glass slipper site on the internet that has free delivery.
Honestly, the only thing we need to order in another size is more brains.
Quite right, my love. My genius is a bit overpowering for some people.
We've tried the glass slipper on 4,642 feet, and not one of them is small enough to fit inside it.
We've tried the muddy cleat on 4,643 feet, and not one is big enough to keep the cleat from falling off.
I shall never find my princess.
I'll never find my prince.
I'll never understand how these things tie.
If only we could go back to yesterday.
We could have asked everyone at the party for ID.
We could have installed security cameras to take their pictures.
We could have taken fingerprints and DNA samples.
But we can't go back to yesterday now, can we? What we need is more plot development.
Would you like to arrive with Louise, the UPS person?
Louise, I'm so glad to see you. Have you delivered a copy of the decree to every house in the kingdom?
If she has, then we might as well end this play and go home now.
Actually, Majesty, I still have 2 households to visit on the far outskirts of the kingdom.
So there's still hope?
Actually, no, there isn't. Just belongs to the evil family and the cool family, so you see. Oh, never mind, Louise. You can go. But it's gonna rain. Remember, neither rain nor snow.
Come in! I have a decree here just the occupant.
I'll take it. I'm an optimist.
I've been an occupant longer than you have.
I'll take it. I'll take it. If you look closely, it's addressed to cruel occupant. That's me. Hearity, hearity. All persons in the land under 19 years of age are commanded to wait upon the prince and princess in their palace. ASAP. Please bring baseball socks and stockings. I just knew the prince would invite us back.
He ignored you all evening.
He must be praying for me. Come, girls, we're off to the palace. One of you will be married by nightfall. You stay here and do your chores, Cinderella. You don't think the prince wants to see you, do you? Dear girl, you've got to listen while you take your work to politely. There's not much hustle in your bustle. You seem to be more sprightly. I've done the best of honor could. I've loved you like right on. And in return, I'd like to see you work your fingers to the bone. You got work to do. 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 And you don't get a break till the work is through. I want to see motivation. Motivation. I want to see perspiration. Perspiration. I want to see knees and elbows getting down in that dirt. Sweating and getting down in that dirt. And you better be spick and span, or you'll be jumping from the fire to the frying pan. And you gotta do the work, and it ain't a sisterly request. You got work to do. 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 And you don't get a break till the work is through. I want to see concentration. Concentration. I want to have conversation. Conversation. I want to see hands and feet moving like a girl possessed. Moving like a girl possessed. And you better be sick and sad, or you'll be jumping from the fire to the frying pan. And you gotta do the work, or we're living in a world of hurt. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. Got work to do. I got work to do. You got work to do. I got work to do. You got work to do. And you don't get a break till the work is through. Got work to do. I got work to do. You got work to do. I got work to do. You got work to do. And you don't get a break till the work is through. You got work to do. And you don't get a break till your work is through.
I thought you could deduct the cost of anything you used to be cruel.
I'm evil. I keep telling you. The boys are cool. Do you know what the Royal Revenue Service is going to do to me because of your blunder?
I was kind of hoping for jail time. Lock him in a cellar for a few days, Father.
No, let's put him on the roof in the rain.
I was still here for the evil household.
You see, she knows I'm evil. What are you waiting for? A tip?
Let's be going now.
What does it say, Father?
Why don't you read it, Mortimer? You could use some practice.
Hear ye, hear ye. All persons in the kingdom under 19 years of age are commanded to wait upon the prince and princess in their palace ASAP. Please bring baseball socks and stockings.
I don't think I have any stockings.
I knew it, I knew it. The princess is in love with one of my boys.
It must be me, Father. She must admire the way I strike out such poise.
I'm sure it's me. She must have noticed the noble way I dropped all those fly balls.
Boys, there's no point in arguing. We must go to the palace and see which of you the princess favors. You stay here, Bob. I want you to redo those taxes by the time we get back.
And alphabetize my slug collection.
And wash all the windows.
You got work to do.
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 You got work to do, and you don't get a break till the work is through. I want to see motivation.
Motivation.
I want to smell perspiration.
Perspiration.
I want to see knees and elbows getting down in that dirt.
Sweating and getting down in that dirt.
And it better be spick and span, or you'll be jumping from the fire to the frying pan.
And if we don't do the work, brother Bob is in a world of hurt.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
You got work to do.
I got work to do.
You got work to do.
I got work to do.
You got work to do, and you don't get a break till the work is through. You got work to do. You got work to do.
I got work to do.
You got work to do, and you don't get a break till the work is through.
Send them in. Ladies first. Trust me, none of them are ladies.
Oh, great King Roger, I am not worthy to fasten the laces on your shoes.
Actually, they do need time, if you wouldn't mind.
If you will, please, ladies, step this way. We'd like for you to try on the last slipper.
I don't really look good in black. If you could have something in like fur, tiger, or leopard would be perfect.
You misunderstand, Miss Ethel. The prince will marry any young lady who possesses a foot that fits into that slipper.
I'll try it on. Thank you. It fits my feet so perfectly! Her feet are too big, I'm afraid, just like everyone else's.
My feet are smaller than hers. Let me check. I picture Joseph!
I'm sorry, Miss Ethel, but the prince requires that your whole foot fits in the shoe.
But that's impossible! No, Miss Keith, I miss you all.
You may go, lady. Are my shoelaces tied?
Yes, Your Majesty, but surely, my daughter, he said you may go.
I failed, I suppose. Those girls were from the last house of the kingdom.
He seems a bit dramatic. Greetings to your majesties. I brought my boys as you've asked.
Step this way, gentlemen. I said step this way.
Sorry, sir. Nobody's ever called us gentlemen.
I thought you were talking to somebody else.
We'd like you to try on this pleat.
The prince wants us to be on his baseball team. That's even better than marrying the princess. Are you sure I should put both of my feet in this?
Perhaps your brother should try.
I've always had tiny feet. Maybe if I had 3 or 4 pairs of socks, it would be fine.
Only one sock per foot, I'm afraid.
Well, since my boys won't be playing on the baseball team, how about we talk about one of them marrying the princess?
I'd rather marry a troll.
I know a couple of attractive trolls. I can leave you a number.
All of you may go. Who are you?
If it please your majesty, my old woman with a dark secret that will shed light on the problems between the prince and the princess.
How can a dark secret shed light?
Begging your majesty's pardon, but it's common knowledge that dark secrets belonging to old ladies cannot be revealed until the final scene of the play. And we still have, how much do we still have?
One more scene.
One more scene. Well then, let's get on with it.
Hello. Who are you and why are you in the forest?
I'm Cinderella. I've run away from my cruel stepmother. I'm trying to get to the royal palace to beg protection from the king. There wasn't a bus for hours, so I thought I'd walk.
What a funny coincidence. I'm running away from my evil stepfather, and I'm heading towards the palace too.
Do I know you from somewhere? You look awfully familiar.
I know. It's like when I look at you, it's like I'm looking in a mirror.
Exactly, except your hair is shorter, you're not wearing a dress, and your eyes are a different color. But other than that,
Well, and your feet are a bit smaller than mine.
goodness, I've never seen such big feet in my life.
I get that a lot. Shall we walk together?
Why not?
I guess we have no use for these anymore.
They'll only remind us of our misery.
I thought all these fairy tales were supposed to end with, and they live happily ever after.
I guess even if fairy tales are exceptions to the rule. Shall we? Percy, Petunia, time for dinner! Coming.
I tell you, my feet are killing me.
Yours? We'll try walking all the way across the kingdom in one shoe made of glass.
You mean a shoe like this?
My missing slipper. Now the pain can be the same in both my feet. Now that's a big shoe.
Where?
Over there, that cleat. I'd like to see the foot that would fit in that thing.
Seen it? Why, you've been walking next to it the entire time. This is my muddy cleat.
Come on, let's go to the palace.
feel like having a fourth helping of dessert. I'm too depressed.
Two beggars at the gate, Your Majesty, begging for the king's protection.
Send them in.
Begging Your Majesty's pardon, but we are orphans. Yeah, orphans seeking safe lodgings.
Do you see what I see?
Your Majesty, the shoes.
I know. They keep coming untied.
Not your shoes. Look, their shoes.
The glass slippers. They fit perfectly.
And your foot completely fills the muddy clay.
After all, that should surprise you. They aren't shoes.
My angel!
My hero.
My shoelaces.
Hold it, everybody. Stop the show.
What is it?
Well, as you can see, there are a lot of kids in the audience, so we might want to skip the joyful reunion and go right to the wedding.
What's wrong with the joyful reunion?
You know, the kissing.
Ew.
Yes, maybe it is we'd better skip the joyful reunion. Get on with it. You will marry me, won't you?
And you'll marry me?
Of course we will.
Let's get on with the celebration.
Cinderella and the prince will very soon be married.
Princess Petunia and Bob soon be back.
Sound the trumpets, beat the trumpets.
Such raise your voice. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Revel and rejoice.
Cinderella, Cinderella, now you are my princess.
Sound the trumpets, beat the drums, have the royal ball. Hallelujah, hallelujah, everyone and all.
I'm tired of letting people run for the whole show, so I'm going to tell my secret.
What secret?
Years ago, I was a nursemaid for a beautiful young woman and her handsome husband. The woman bore twin babies, one boy and one girl. But before the children could walk, the parents were carried off by wild beasts, and I was forced to separate the babes and give them to the care of cruel and evil step-parents.
Does this story have a point? Because if you haven't noticed, we're trying to have the wedding scene here.
Well, that was many years ago, but I can still recognize those babies, for she had the tiniest feet, and he had the largest.
You mean?
That's right, Bob and Cinderella are those long-lost twins!
Sister! Brother! Wait a minute. Now this means that my sister will now be my sister-in-law.
And my brother will be my brother-in-law?
Who would have believed it?
Well, that ties up all loose ends very nicely, doesn't it?
Cinderella, I tell this tale.
pleasure working with all of them. Thank you all for coming out tonight. We missed one name in the program. Meghan Kuhn was also a part of our cast tonight. We apologize for the missing name in the program. Thank you again for coming out. Thank you for coming home. Go home.
Excuse me, Megan. This is Access Hollywood. How was your first play? Really? And what was your part again?
This way?
Yes.
The gerbil.
All right.
The gerbil.
Would you do it again? Or who would you like to thank for this play? Your mom and dad, maybe?
Sure.